Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. We are taking a look today at the Colorado Avalanche, who, yikes, the injuries are piling up for the Colorado Avalanche. 7 of their players are on the active long-term injured reserve or the regular injured reserve. We're going to be taking a look at what the Colorado Avalanche have to do to fix that. What are they going to do in the meantime? And can we maybe see a trade from the Colorado Avalanche? We'll be taking a look at that in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. And let's take a look at the Colorado Avalanche. So, let's start things off for the Avs with defense. Defense. They have lost 2 right shot defensemen to injury. And there's some pretty big names. Long-term injured reserve, Erik Johnson is going to be out for some time. Whenever you go on the LTIR, you don't count against the salary cap, which means you're going to be off the roster for a while. And we're taking a look. Let's take a look. Now, this is another thing I want to talk about, but stay tuned for that. I'm going to take a video. I'm talking about the expansion draft for the Colorado Avalanche. Great article the other day. By The Rink, and by Craig Jones. I do want to mention that. But a couple of big injuries for them. Erik Johnson goes down. He's on the LTIR. Bowen Byram, their young first-round pick from last year's draft 2 years ago now, 2019 NHL draft. Bowen Byram, he is a really solid prospect. He really started to put things together a little bit as he, of course, goes down with an injury. So now that's 2 defensemen down for Colorado. The good thing is they've added a lot of good defensemen to their roster. You look at what they have. Cale Makar, right? He's a pretty solid defenseman. I believe he won the Calder last year, right? Or the Norris, one of those trophies. Cale Makar, Devin Tays, right? See, now I'm going to blank out, of course. Ryan Graves. Ryan Graves is on there. Cap friendly. Let's take a look. Colorado, baby. I apologize for this, guys. I should have had this ready. Now we're going to get some stupid ads, of course. All right. Apologize for that, guys. All right, so Samuel Girard, Devin Tays, Ryan Graves, Connor Timmins, Jacob McDonald, and Daniel Reneau, which I guess that's his name. So oh man, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So they have lost a couple of defensemen. You have Erik Johnson on the long-term injured reserve. Pavel Francouz, who is a goaltender, he is on the long-term injured reserve. And then on your regular injured reserve, you have Dennis Gilbert, a defenseman, Bowen Byram, and Cale Makar all out. So you're missing 4 defensemen and a goaltender. Yikes. That's pretty bad. And we've seen that this team is relying on some of the young guys. And I think, now here's the good thing. I hope they play Peyton Jones. Peyton Jones is a goaltender for the Avalanche. He's on the taxi squad right now. He actually used to attend Penn State. So maybe they give Peyton Jones a shot. He went to the Lake Tahoe Outdoor Classic or whatever as a third goalie. That would be amazing if we saw Peyton Jones in between the pipes for the Avs. Maybe some of you Avs fans don't want to see that, but as a Penn State fan, I want to see the Penn State alum get in there. That would be great. But that's besides the point. Question is, what are we going to see? Now, I like they mentioned here, McDonald actually was playing a lot of minutes alongside Sammy Girard. And I think, the emergence of a guy like Jacob McDonald is going to really be a testament to the depth of blue liners that Colorado has. And the problem is we've seen Curtis Miska, right? He is the backup goaltender right now for Colorado. In 4 games this season, he has an .883 save percentage. Yikes, that's not good. And a 3.03 goals against average. So he's giving up more than 3 goals a game. That's not going to cut it. And we've seen for Colorado, the goaltending has been an issue. And I think Colorado knows they're in a window right now. They may not keep a guy like Gabriel Landeskog this offseason, which I'll be talking about that in a video this weekend. But a guy like Gabriel Landeskog potentially going out the door means Colorado is going to have to go for it this year. And maybe they look to Arizona for an Antti Ranta. Do they maybe look up in Buffalo at a Linus Ullmark? Do they look at Nashville for UC Soros? What's the market going to be? I think the Colorado Avalanche know they have a window this year. Do they maybe even look at a guy maybe in LA, maybe named Jonathan Quick? Are they going to go for all the marbles and maybe go for John Gibson in Anaheim? What do you think the Avalanche should do? Because goaltending, it seems like Grubauer is a great goaltender, but the problem is we've seen in today's NHL in particular, the 1A, 1B option can get you the most success. Perfect example, the New York Rangers, right? Last year they had Igor Shesterkin and what's his name? Alex Georgiev playing really well. And they found themselves in the playoff hunt last year. This year the goaltending's been terrible between the both of them. I mean, let's be honest. They are not as good as they were last year. More specifically, Georgiev. He's been pretty brutal this year. So we've seen how far off the Rangers have fallen with that goaltending tandem not being up to snuff. So, and I mean, even you look at Washington, another example of a team that, since Samsonov fell off, this team has struggled a little bit. So, Colorado realizes this is a window this year. Do they go for one of the big fish like Quick or Gibson, or maybe do they go for a rental, a guy like Ullmark or Antti Ranta? Avs fans around the league, what do you think the Colorado Avalanche should do in between the pipes? I mean, I think defense, this is hopefully not long-term. Obviously Erik Johnson and Francouz are out long-term, so maybe the goaltending option makes sense. But guys like Byram, Girard Makar being out seem to be shorter term. So hopefully those guys return soon. But the injuries seem to keep piling up for the Avs. And the problem is when you start playing guys like Jacob McDonald more and Sammy Girard more, they're more prone to get injured, and the injury bug continues to plague, and it gets worse and worse. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. And Joe Sakic has his hands full. He has his hands tied. Is he going to make a trade for another defenseman, another goaltender? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And guys, we are about to have 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. It's been over 2 years here at Goal Line Hockey. And we're going to do something to celebrate. My first merch. We're going to sell Goal Line Hockey toques. If you want to pre-order this, it is a Goal Line Hockey logo, as well as a 1K sticker, stamp, whatever, on the back. If you're interested in this, in pre-ordering this, let me know at goalline_hockey in our Instagram. Just DM me, and we'll try and get it situated, the money, whatever. We'll probably use Cash App, whatever. And if you guys are interested in getting one, support the channel and get yourself some Goal Line Hockey merch. Let me know at goalline_hockey on Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.